If you don't know, you're about to know right now. You're about to learn. Education. I'm Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com. That's 3 words, the word blue, the word poet, the word tree.com. Blue Poetry on the gram, Blue Poetry on Spotify, Blue Poetry all across the board. Visit the website, the word blue, the word poet, the word tree.com, bluepoetry.com. Blue is the color of dream. Poet is the orator and scribe. Trees are what keeps us alive. You feel me then? Let's go. So, if you don't know, I'm working on the drugs book. Discipline is your responsibility. Understanding life is about growth, which breeds success. You feel me? This is M.O.U.T.H book part 2. And for M.O.U.T.H book part 2, I'm coming to you from a whole different perspective. I'm giving you my life story. I'm still using affirmations as in the first M.O.U.T.H book. But instead of writing in it and reflecting with the prompt questions that I give you in the M.O.U.T.H book, we're going to read. You're going to read. You feel me? It's the straight reading joint. So I'm going to allow you to dig inside my life through these affirmations. You feel me? So that you can begin to use affirmations yourself. You know, that's a goal. That's one of the goals. The goal is to allow people to use affirmations. Positive affirmations is very important. What I learned is that, you know, people be like, you can speak things into existence. I realize how true that is. How true it is that you can speak things into existence. But I also realize how much we manipulate that and don't use that specific tool of speaking things into existence in a straightforward manner. For example, it's like the way people have the view of money. Or the way people, you know, the way people have views of money. When people be like, oh, money is the root of all evil. But the correct term is the love of money is the root of all evil, which is still bugged out. But money can be used to support charities. Money can be used to save lives. Money can be used to save you. You know, like, it's not evil if you got to get your rent paid. So, like, it's not evil if you got to get your bills paid. It's not easy. It's not evil if you have to, you know, to go on vacation. You know, it's not easy. It's not evil. Money is not evil, you know, but there could be evil things. People could steal money. People could rob for money. People could kill for money. But the whole point is, for every good thing that you can do with money, there's bad things you could do with money. Every bad thing you do with money, there's good things you could do with money. It's like a knife. You know, a knife is not necessarily a weapon in itself. A knife, you can slice your bread. You know what I'm saying? You can cut your vegetables when you're about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, cut your collard greens up. Like, the same, like, you know, that's like somebody saying knife is a weapon, and somebody else would be like, nah, that's a cooking tool. Like, that's a tool, that's a kitchen utensil. So, like, it's a perspective thing. You feel me? Like, there's a perspective thing on it. So, like, affirmations, your mouth, you can speak things into existence, but also be aware of what you speak into existence. Because generally, everything is an affirmation. Whatever you say out your mouth is an affirmation. So if you be like, yo, today is just, I really feel it's gonna be a bad day, I had a headache, then you speaking that into existence, that's an affirmation. Today is gonna be a bad day. It's a negative affirmation. A positive affirmation, you can wake up with a headache and be like, yo, I'm not going to let this bother me. I'm not going to let this hold me back. I'm not going to let this stop me from having a good day. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to get me a nice juice, you know, from Jollicola. I'm going to make me a juice, you know, something to help my headache. I'm going to take some herbs. You know, I'm going to boil up some herbs, make some good tea so that I could heal this headache and enjoy this day. And regardless if this headache don't heal, I'm just gonna enjoy the day. I ain't gonna let it stop me. So like there's positive affirmation. So my whole point is watch what you say, watch what come out your mouth, because we speak affirmations with everything we say. We speak things into existence, and sometimes we don't realize we're speaking things into existence that we necessarily don't want. Like, I'm sure you don't want to really have a bad day when you say today's gonna be a bad day. I just feel it. Like, you know, like I've been there. That's why I know. This is why I begin to write affirmations. If you don't know the story, I was pretty much going down the depression road, and then I realized, like, hold on. I need to redefine my life. I need to redefine my story. I need my story to be something I want to tell people in a good way. You know, because a lot of times we could allow our pain to be our identity. I meet people all the time, and they're like, oh, you got to watch out for energy vampires. You have to watch out for people who want to hurt you, people who want to do you wrong, and people who want to take advantage of you. And I'm like, that's not real. And it is real, but the whole point is I don't want to speak that into my life. You know, like, there's people who took advantage of me. There's people who hurt me. For example, I was just on the gram scrolling today, and I saw a video of somebody and an artist, and they was in a video. They was in a car with a videographer that I told to shoot it, that I paid to shoot a video for me. And this was around the time I was hustling on the train every day. And it's actually funny because it's to the song that's playing in the background if you hear it. The I See You song with me and JC. And he wanted $450 for the video. I think I put in like $3, and JC put in $150 or something like that. I know I put in more, but I ain't even the point. The point is, we gave the dude the money in straight ones, straight from train money, like, you know, like straight ones. Cause this is how we work for. Like, we work. When you hustling on the train, you can go from one car to the next, and you make $2, and then another car you make 10, another car you make 15, another car you make 3. It's different. A lot of people might not have the capacity to be like humble enough to even have a car. We make nothing. You might make nothing a car. You know, like you make nothing 3 cars in a row and then make $4 in one car. And you might just be like, I can't do it. The people stingy, people ain't giving. But you on the train, half of the people probably broke anyway. You looking for the people who at least want to spare $1, who at least got it. You know how many people want God? You know how many times I walked out the crib with none in my pocket, I'm on the train? You know, I ain't got it. So I'm sure the people who out there ain't got it. So, like, we paid this dude the straight ones from however long it took us to get that $450. Shooting videos, we go get the video done, and we shot at my mom's crib. I let the dude come to my mom's crib. We shooting a video at my mom's crib. We go to his crib. We shooting a video in his backyard. He talking about how he edited it up, da-da-da-da. You know? Next thing you know, he go out of, you know, just MIA. He just straight hit the curve button. You know, rewind. If I could rewind, I would have contract. But I worked with him before, and we did photo shoots and stuff, and he gave me all my work. But I guess, I don't know what happened this time. He just went MIA and stopped, you know, stopped talking. Don't answer the phone, da-da-da-da. Ain't never give me the video. I'ma be walking around, oh, watch out for videographers who ain't gonna hold you down. I ain't gonna hold you. That happened with quite a few people. Like, you know, that happened with another videographer too, who ain't give me the video. That happened with a photographer who had an excuse and was like, oh, this happened and da-da-da, deleted the files or whatever, but ain't give me the money back or whatever. And we'll be like, oh, I could do something for you, for the love, stuff like that. But the whole point is, there's gonna be times when people disappoint you, you don't get what you want, and people hurt you, and that's real. But I'm not gonna give all of that power in my mouth. I'm not going to give people the power with my mouth. I'm not going to speak negative affirmations into my life. I have the choice. You know, I have the choice to say, even though there are people out there who might be energy vampires, they don't exist in my world, because I'm focused on people who really going to follow through. I'm focused on people who really going to give me their word. Or this is how you deal with them. Write a contract if you're going to do some work with somebody. Or, you know, like, and I just feel like ever since I've been focused on speaking more positive into my life, I've been attracting people who are genuine, who are as real as they get, who are genuinely helpful, you know, who are gonna stick to their word, you know, who are dependable, because it's a focus thing. So like, I feel like we know that we can speak things into existence, but we're unconsciously choosing to speak negative things into existence that we don't really want. You know, for example, if you be like, yo, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds by the end of the year, it's the middle of November. You got a month and a half to lose 5 pounds. That's easy. You could say, oh, that's easy. I can lose 5 pounds. I'll probably lose 2 pounds in a week, and I'll lose, you know, like, I'm trying to get to my right weight. And the first time you hit the gym, you litty. Second time you hit the gym, you litty. One night you go out, 2 weeks down the line at a 5 pound goal. One night you go out, next morning you be like, yo, I'm too tired, I ain't going to the gym. You spoke it. I'm too tired, I ain't going to the gym. And then you don't go to the gym. And then that excuse, even though you might go to the gym the next day, that excuse can become a trend. You can lean on that. Now that you've done it, you can do it another day. And then you can start to be cool with saying, I'm too tired, I ain't going to the gym. Or you could get up the night after you went out and say, even though I'm mad tired, I'm going to the gym. It's okay to complain. I ain't saying don't complain, but complain and do it. Complain and still do it. It's you. I'm tired, but I'm going to the gym. That's still a positive affirmation. Ain't nothing wrong with complaining and saying it's hard, saying I'm tired, saying it's difficult, saying that there's energy vampires out there, saying that there's people out there who want to hurt you. But what are you going to say to reverse that? What are you going to say to get through that? Or what are you going to focus on? Are you going to say that more than positive affirmation? That's what I really feel like. It's like, if there's vampires and there's people who want to hurt you, then are you going to continue to say that all the time? Like, that's going to be like your identity? And I feel like people make that their identity. And it's like, this is out there and this is out there to hurt you and hold you back. And like, that becomes their identity. When it's like, even if these things are out there, I don't have to identify myself with these things that's out there. Personally, I can choose to know that they're there and focus on getting through it. Focus on, you know, like, not allowing this to hold me back. But more or less not, like, more or less is. You know, like, I don't want to focus on not doing something. I want to focus on doing something. So my focus is going to be like, I'm not going to let me, no, like, it's not going to be my focus. My focus is not going to be, I'm not going to let this bother me. My focus is going to be, I'm going to focus on this. You know, it's like a positive thing. It's like, I don't want to have a focus that begins with not doing something, regardless if it's necessarily, you know, getting through something. I want to know that there is things that are out there, but my focus is not even on it. My focus is on things that are out there that's going to push me, things that are out there that's going to help me, things that are out there that's going to inspire me, motivate me, lead to my success. You feel me? With that being said, one of the affirmations I want to put in the drugs book is, every breath is a chance, and every second is a second chance to get what I want done. Every breath is a chance, and every second is a second chance to get what I want done. With every breath, I take chances, and with time, I waste none. With every breath, I take chances, and with time, I waste none. So this affirmation is like, yo, like, every breath, speaking of mouth and affirmations, it's like every breath you're speaking something, take the chance to say something, you know, positive. You know how they be like, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, don't say nothing. Nah, say something and say something positive. Like, find something positive to say. You got something in you positive to say. Simple as that. Like, I don't believe you should not say nothing and hold back expression and bottle up negativity, and because it's gonna come out. But you could just find a positive thing to say. You know, so I don't believe that if you ain't got nothing positive to say, don't say nothing. Because I feel like you got something positive to say. And I don't feel like you should never be in a position to not say nothing. Like, you should always be expressing yourself. So find a positive thing to say. Every breath is a chance to say something positive. Every breath is a chance to move and go towards your goal. And every second is a second chance. So if you ain't do it in the first second, do it in the second. If you ain't do it in the first second, do it in the second second. If you ain't do it in the first minute, do it in the second minute. If you ain't do it in the first day, do it tomorrow. Like, every day is another chance. Like, don't, like, you feel me? Like, don't waste time. That's what this affirmation is about. Like, I don't want to waste time. Every breath I'm taking chance, and with time, I'm wasting no time. Over time, I'm not wasting no time. And a lot of times, I find myself sometimes lazy or sometimes too comfortable in situations, and I'm like, I want to change. I want to change. I want to do something different. And I'm not going to sit here and accept this. You feel me? Hold on one second. Yep. I can, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me know when you're downstairs. Alright. So yeah, like, every breath, every second, every moment, you can use the moment to push you. Like, and I realize, like, sometimes even though I might be like, yo, like, I'm not comfortable in this situation, or I am too comfortable in this situation, or I'm chilling and I could be doing something. Like, even this video right here, even this podcast right here, I shot another one before this, and I wrote down, like, I have a list every day where I, like, just, like, write down my goals. Like, I always write a list. Sometimes I write it on a loose piece of paper. I write it in a book. I write it on my phone. Write it on a pad. I wake up, whatever's in front of me, I'm writing on. You know, I'm going to just write down my goals for the day. And I wrote down, like, do 2 today, because I miss days sometimes. Some days I don't feel like doing it. So tomorrow, if I don't feel like doing this, you know, then I got one for tomorrow. And that is like, you know, sometimes I'm hesitant. You know, sometimes I don't know, I don't feel like it. And when I get there, it's like, nah, go ahead. You got to do it when it's hard. You got to do it when it's uncomfortable. You know, I like to wake up early too. Like, I like to wake up like 5:30 the latest, 6 the latest. And a lot of times I get up 7. And I be like, that ain't cool. And I want to discipline myself to get up early. Like, I want to discipline myself to get up early. And I know with me personally, the problem is not getting up early. The problem is going to sleep on time. I like to stay up late sometimes. I like doing things late, especially when certain people would sleep, and I get to have time to myself to write, have time to myself to read, have time to myself to focus, you know? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, like, when I get the time to do something, I like to take it. So, like, I want to get up early, and when I realize, like, today I didn't go to sleep early, you know, last night I didn't go to sleep early, but tonight is another chance to get to sleep by 10, 11, so that I can wake up 5 and feel comfortable. Because when I don't get enough sleep, I get headaches. Like, my old friend of my old face be hurt when I get headaches, and I'm moody and stuff like that, and then I'm not feeling like being around certain people. I don't feel like doing the things in my list and stuff like that. So, like, I feel like that's the vibe. Like, every day is another chance to do what you wanted to do yesterday. You know, like, every minute is another minute to do what you wanted to do a minute ago. You know, a lot of times when I think of something, I like to write it down right then and there, because in 2 minutes, even, you know, in 2 minutes I might not remember. In 2 minutes, I may not feel like doing it. But if I write it down, I can remind myself to do it by reading it. And that's what I had to do. I had to remind myself, like, nah, you're going to record 2 videos. You're going to do this. Like, and I just want to always be on top of myself. You know, every breath is a chance, and every second is a second chance to get what I want done. With every breath, I take chances, and with time, I waste none. Quindell Evans, bluepoetry.com. Let's go!